Across the United States, almost 15.4 million people are enrolled in college or university. But in the 2020 presidential election, only 66% of those students voted, and that dropped to just over 20% in the 2022 midterms. National Voter Registration Day highlights this disparity and strives for people everywhere to register to vote. The Political Science and International Studies Department, led by Dr. Jamie Scalera Elliott, and students held a panel discussion on the importance of voting. The department set up shop in the Russell Union to help students register and request absentee ballots.
Well, personally, my own reason to vote is simply just to exercise that right that people so hardly fought for me. But not only that, it's to actually make a difference within my community, for my peers. And I think as a young person, especially, it's important for us to the world is changing.
The panel discussion was led by three professors: Dr. Patrick Navanti, who spoke on the history of voting rights in America, Dr. Brett Curry, who spoke on Supreme Court decisions regarding voting, and Dr. Maureen Staub, who spoke on voters' responsibilities.
I think the most important thing is to remember the oft-said quote, "It's a republic if you can keep it, and if you do not participate, then we will lose."
A common challenge for those encouraging young people to vote is trying to make it fun and engaging. The department, along with members of the League of Women Voters, gave out pizza, popsicles, candy, and fun merchandise to entice students to learn more.
The best way I try to make it fun is just to get to know everyone, to show them the positivity, and of course when it comes to college students, candy and food. We did popsicles and pizzas today and just some candy. But just for myself, the best way to make this fun is just to do it with other people that also enjoy being politically involved.
Students, many of whom are first-time voters, may feel overwhelmed with the pressure of choosing who they feel is the best candidate. That's why the panel opened the floor to questions to push students in the direction of resources they can use to make them feel more confident when they hit the polls come November.
Just start somewhere and say is their perspective, and then do a little background research on that source, whether it's Fox News, MSNBC, Real Clear Politics, any of them. Just start by looking at one and try to understand what they're saying and what their background is, and then try to find another, right? Google, what's the opposite side of the aisle, right? And compare the two perspectives. And as you do that, right, as you see the dialogue between the two, that is kind of that adversarial pursuit of the truth, right? That if you see people arguing about things, then you will, through the process of actually listening and trying to find ways, what's the flaw in that argument, right? And what did this person say that other person missed? By doing that, even if you keep it small, then you're taking that first step.
Thanks, Chloe. What are some upcoming deadlines in this election?
Great question. October 7th is the last day to register to vote, and October 25th is the last day to request an absentee ballot. Head to georgia.gov/register-vote to check your status now.
Sounds great. Thanks, Chloe.